Good morning, everyone. It is PCT day 4. That's right, 4. We took a Trail Zero yesterday. Not something we've only done it 3 times. And yesterday we got up and decided that our legs were shot enough and tired that we just felt it was a smart thing to do, to just kind of sit and rest for the day. We had enough food to do it, so that's what we did. We had water right there at camp, so it was just kind of a good, smart place to do it. So we just left camp. It is 12 minutes after 6. We are 0.09 miles in. And as you can see, as we said before, heading uphill right away. So the other thing that looks like we're getting into right here, which is why I did the video early, is because we're getting into a section that they say is very overgrown. So sounds like it's going to get much worse than this. This isn't really bad at all. But we did see yesterday, passed by our camp, 2 people that looked like a trail crew. Not sure that they had equipment to take care of what we hear is up ahead, but they were up here at least. So saw one other Sobo hiker come through as well. So other than that, it was a pretty quiet day. 2 deer visited us in the morning, and we just hung out and relaxed our legs and stretched and that kind of stuff. So still tired this morning, but we gotta go. We will catch up with you in a bit. I'm sure I'll show you a video of this overgrown section. Hope you're having a great day. Marco. Myrtle Flat. Well, let's hope it means that it's flat for a little bit, but we still got a long ways to go up yet. Yep, that's the trail. You can kind of see it through there where we just walked through. Oh, we get a few little sections like this where it's cleared up enough to see. Wow. That's some good rushing water right there. All right, here we are crossing Chips Creek again. And while Far Out has a picture of a bridge, there is definitely no bridge.
A little faster than you think it is.
It's moving pretty quick, which is fine. It's very pretty. Nice and clear. Cold. All right, a milestone. We have reached the Cascade Range. It means we're leaving the Sierras. and heading into the Cascades. That's pretty awesome. Whew. Oh, yeah, on this side, yeah. Very nice. Okay. Whew. It's been a good morning so far. We've, let's see, we've gone just about 5.5, 2,400 feet of elevation. And we still got about 1,000 more to go to get to the top of this. Oh, all right. Let's do it. Going through this burn scar all the way up from down there, that direction, for quite a while now. Not sure what fire this was, but we do see some growth coming back up through. Lots of little pine trees, like these guys down here. Lots of them coming up through, which is good to see. Some green coming back. All right, we have reached Frog Mountain Junction. This is should be the high point of our day, in elevation speaking, wise. Nice sign here. And we talked to some other Sobos coming up, and we've seen comments about this from people that went north a couple days ago. And apparently, right here, it is extremely steep to get down. So. Not sure what this looks like. We just stopped a minute ago to put our rain pants and our micro spikes on. Oh yeah, all right, that's pretty steep. So we just got to figure out how to get down there, and then once we're down, figure out where the trail is. So it looks like right here there's a path, but it goes back up again. So all right, we'll figure it out. Not sure if you're going to get any video of this or not. How you feeling, Java?
My ankle hurts.
Your ankle hurts, yeah. Yeah, we're not really sure how others are doing that. It was not good. We have our biker spikes on, but we don't have ice axes, and I'm not sure that would have done a whole lot of good anyway. Basically, from right up where we last left you, we glissaded not well, and ended up super fast into into a tree with her ankle. So it's fine. You're okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, all right, it's okay, Mom.
But it's
Yeah, it's not, nothing's broken.
Nothing's broken.
So it just
It'll swell up.
it'll swell up. Yep, and we're unfortunately that's what it is. So yeah, we're gonna keep going. So because we have to. All right, so anybody coming, I don't know, just hopefully this melts off and you have a better time. Yeah, we got to get right down there and then head across the flat. So all right, here we are with the wrap up for day 4 on the PCT 2025. And boy, today was a doozy.
This trail is kicking our
butts.
It was worthy of the profanity.
Family friendly.
Anyway.
Yes. So we started out, we took our Trail Zero yesterday. We got up early today because we knew that right out of camp we had a climb.
I felt much better though this morning than yesterday, didn't you?
My legs were less tired
Yeah,
today. Yes,
I
I
felt
was
better.
still stiff. My calves and stuff are still tight.
Yeah.
And that kind of stuff. And yes, I was still tired, sleepy
Yes.
tired. But regardless, yes, all in all, I think I did feel better. It was good to take that
I
day.
couldn't have done this day yesterday.
No, now knowing what today was, I could not have done it yesterday. Absolutely not. Yeah, so we left camp at 6:15 or something like that, and yeah, immediately went uphill, and so we had reports that it was overgrown, in hopes, we'd seen other hikers come through a little bit, and the two people that looked like potentially trail maintenance yesterday, I don't know.
I think he had an ice axe. I don't think he had. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh,
he
I
was
thought it was an
carrying.
actual axe.
I don't know.
But
It
anyway,
could have been an ice axe.
It doesn't-
Knowing what we know now.
Well, that's true. Regardless, there was no maintenance done. So, and it wasn't horrible.
No.
It was. I mean, we've been through much worse.
It was high, but the trail was obvious. Like
Yes.
once again, I was leading, and
Yeah.
my foot did not. There was no hesitation with where my feet were going. It
Right.
was just a more matter of pushing through the vegetation.
Right.
That's kind of what it was more about than
Right.
anything else.
And the stuff that we went through last year, that was the worst that I think we've been
It's like
through.
bramble bush stuff.
It was,
kind of.
yeah, and it was really tall. I mean, it was taller than me, and you couldn't really push it aside. It was thick, but
Yeah.
this was really, I'll say, flimsy.
It was a flowering bush, so
Yeah.
it was kind of, yes, it was very loose and
Yeah.
flexible.
So it didn't scrape us up. It
Yeah.
didn't, it was easy to push aside.
Yeah, just the times you kind of lost the trail. You're like, okay, it's
Yeah.
all overgrown.
Right.
Where is it? And then,
But we really only lost the trail maybe, I don't know, 3 or 4 times, something like that. It really, and even then we were only a couple of feet off.
yes,
It really wasn't bad at all.
No.
So, anyway, a lot of water though.
a lot of water, which was good.
Which was great.
Well, it
yeah.
makes sense because of everything is melting. The snow is
Yes.
melting, so it's a lot of runoff.
Right.
I
And
don't
it's
know
all
that there's going to
coming.
be this water in the next month when the
No.
bubble goes through.
Yep, I was thinking
So,
the same thing. When the people come out of the Sierras and come up here,
Yeah.
a lot of that water's not going to be there. I think it's called the Chips Creek.
That should be fine.
That'll be flowing,
Yeah.
but you can't get to it majority of the time.
Well,
It's pretty far down. I
it
mean,
is.
we did cross it a couple of times then, farther up the hill.
Yes.
But like when we were camping last night, it was way down the hill, so it's not an option for water at that point.
Well, no, of course
But anyway,
Yeah.
just saying that when the other ones dry up, and that's all that's left.
Yeah, people are
so,
going to have to really
Yeah, it's going to be tough.
strategically
Yep.
watch their water.
Yep. But otherwise, yeah, gorgeous waterfalls coming down the mountainside. It was really pretty. But yeah, it was a tough climb getting up there. It was a good 7.5 miles, and I want to say it was 3,000 to 4,000 feet. I
I
mean,
think it was like 40.
we had
I don't know.
well, we had 4,000 total today.
Oh yeah, 4,000 total. today.
Right. So I'm thinking to get to the top, because we had some after that, to get to the top of that was somewhere,
That's true.
just shy of 4,000, because it was a lot of climbing.
And there's tree fall.
There's tree fall. Yeah. Yep.
But-
But then when we got to the top,
We put
Frog Mountain?
yes.
Frog Mountain. Okay. Go
I
ahead.
don't know why it's called that
I don't know. Yeah.
because I like frogs, but I didn't know.
It's not like that mountain at all. No. Yeah. So, go ahead. You tell the story of Frog
Well,
Mountain,
that,
or start talking about Frog Mountain.
Well, as soon as we encounter some snow, we put our
Microspikes.
microspikes and our rain pants on.
Yeah.
I can't talk.
Yeah. We knew that this was coming. We had read comments,
Yeah,
and we
I
heard.
wasn't looking forward to it.
We met a couple southbounder coming down the mountain. They had come over it, up. They had gone up it. That what we were going to go down.
Yes.
So
And
we
they were
knew.
like, yeah.
So we prepped ourselves with our spikes and our rain pants because we knew that we were likely going to glissade. So we got to the top. You saw that video. It was extremely steep.
It was straight down.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like
Yep. There was and
There
nowhere.
was nowhere to go. We
Nope.
looked. We kind of canvassed the
Yeah.
entire space to see if there was anything that was flatter, and
Yeah.
there was nothing.
I don't know what people are doing.
I don't know what they're doing.
I don't
either.
even know how those people got up it, because it was.
We didn't see. I mean,
No.
it's melting quickly, so
Right.
their footprints aren't going to be that deep. But you're right. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever.
Yeah, it was. So there was right below us at the top. There was a little bit of a, I don't even know what you want to call it, a little path that kind of went downhill a bit, and it was flat. So we went down to that, but then from there we had to go straight down the hill. I mean, I get we could have maybe tried to make our own switchbacks back and forth, but it was like so steep.
It was so steep.
I don't even. I highly doubt that would have worked.
We should have tried it then.
We could.
Anyway,
we didn't try it. We decided that we were going to try our best to slowly glissade down the hill. There were some trees down below to stop us.
it wasn't that far down.
No, it really wasn't. So
Kind of like, hopscotch through.
Right.
Yeah. But I went.
You
and
went.
It was fast. Like I was sooner was I down, and then it was like.
Yeah.
It was quick.
You had about 3 seconds where you sat down and you put your feet out, and then bam, you were gone.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
How quick it was.
Yeah.
How slick it was.
Yep.
So anyway, so I got to the tree well.
Got to
I hit the
yep.
tree with my foot.
Yes.
Jammed my ankle.
Yeah. On the tree, trying to stop yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm okay. It's swollen. It's fine.
Yeah. I mean, it's happened.
Obviously, I hate here.
Yeah.
Well,
yes.
that's my poor left ankle, man.
I know.
It has a history.
It has a history. So yes. So we carry a brace just for this purpose. And anyway, so
hurt.
that happened, and I waited a while because I didn't want to slide down into you.
Yeah, until I kind of.
And I knew that you
till
were
the
okay.
nausea stopped from
yeah.
the pain.
Yeah. Had you been hurt, I obviously would have come down
know.
sooner. But anyway, so I went down, and pretty much the same thing happened, except I was able to kind of put my wings out, put my hands out and use them to slow me down. So I didn't run into the tree, but I did get down to the tree well and just kind of drop right down into it. So anyway, that was my experience. So we sat there for a while and just kind of got our mental state back. I know. And then but that wasn't the end. We still had to go down.
Yeah, we didn't go glissade again, fortunately, but we were very careful.
Yeah, it took us a while to get down there.
It did. It took us forever.
Yeah.
It was a forever day.
I was doing my best to kick step so that you had some flat. And anyway, so we eventually got down. It took us a while. And then there was a stream that we stopped at. We were planning to stop there anyway, and then we took lunch there. And again, just kind of got rest, get ourselves.
I think that we both would, like you said, if there was a space for a tent, that we would have just.
We might have stayed there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
yeah. So
we
that
still
was.
had 4.4, and
Yes.
I'm hobbling. I
Yeah.
was hobbling. Took some Advil, but just hobbling along.
Yeah. And
Super
I haven't
slow.
been having. I mean, since day one, both of my heels have been torn up. I've never had this at least not at the beginning of the trail. I've had it happen, but not like this. So we were both hobbling along, but obviously I think you were in much more pain than I was. But regardless, we still had 4.5 miles to go to get here, and there was still some snow. We left our spikes on for a little while.
We did, yes.
But it wasn't bad. It was relatively flat. I mean, we skipped.
We did all the bad stuff.
Yeah, we skipped a couple of switchbacks because there was snow on the bend and stuff like that. But then we hit really nice trail. I mean, relatively
on any
speaking,
other day,
yes.
we would have been cruising.
Yeah, we would have been flying.
However, we were both hobbled.
Yes.
I think I had like a 1.6 mile per hour.
I wasn't even looking. Yeah.
For the day overall.
Oh, for the day.
Between
yeah.
the elevation and then the hobbling
down. Yeah.
Which was.
But we walked through a burn scar. I mean, it's all. I mean, here it's all burned around us as well. But anyway, there was still some tree fall, that kind of stuff. But all in all, it was a relatively flat trail until the very end, getting here. So that was nice.
That was
just mentally, it was just easy. Then we could kind of get it done, and it didn't take us 6-7 hours just to finish it up. So. Anyway, so we're, I guess, a little mentally spent and physically a little banged up.
Yeah.
But, we're still here. and nobody died. So yeah, it was a tough day. All right, tomorrow
12 again?
it's something like that,
Yeah,
somewhere
12,
around 12.
13.
Yeah, so we did 12.5 today, if I didn't say that before. Yeah, it's somewhere around 12, and yeah, I haven't even looked at what it's going to
Neither
look like.
have I.
So, yep.
We'll do that later.
So that's it for.
We have to walk out, so
yeah,
we have to go to Chester.
That's what happened today, and
Take a 0 in Chester.
we're definitely taking a day off in Chester. All right, that's all for day 4. Hope you're well, and thanks for watching. We will talk to you tomorrow. Have a good night.
Good night.
And this is us for tonight at I guess we'll call this a dispersed camping site, because it's certainly not stealth and it's not official. Yeah, you can see here where we are. We are right next to a fire service road. There's a little turnaround here for them, and a couple of places that you could put tents. So this is it. Again, this is just a spot that some hikers had posted that there were a couple of spaces available, and the reason that we stopped here is because of this spring that is right up here. I'll zoom in on it. I won't go all the way down, but you can see right down there, that's the spring, and it is ice cold. And it's running into that tub, and we just went down there, we watered up, we were able to use it to kind of rinse off a little bit. You know, we didn't get in the tub, but we used our little rags that got wet, whatnot. So anyway, sorry, it's a little shaky. So that's where we are. That's the water source here. It's the only water we've had for the last several miles. So that's why we're stopping here. Plus, again, just we were tired and a little sore. So anyway, that's us for tonight. Hope you're well. Talk to you tomorrow. Have a good night.